All right. We got two more comics coming to stage. These are your feature acts. Very excited to bring up this next gentleman. He's a good friend of ours here at the Palace. We haven't seen him since last year. He's one of those working people that goes to a different city every week. Originally based in Chicago, now crushing it out of LA. He was part of the original Sharknado film. That's right. He played one of the sharks. No, he actually was in the movie, but I didn't do that much IMDb research. So he was a shark. That's what we'll say. Sounds like the star of the movie or a tornado. He was one of those things. But he's here tonight to rock some stand-up for you guys. So please clap and get wild for the one and only Mr. Ryan Buds. Everybody.
Give it up for my favorite urban Jew, Zach Miller! So excited to be here. How the hell are you guys? I was watching the show. I know everything about this couple. And that's it. I just saw the cap and I was like, I know what's going on here. Oh, and this guy, yeah, contacts. Very good, I'm caught up. That is it. I'm excited. Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas, including that hat, or what? That's it, very good. Did you buy her the hat? No? You just got her the H&M gift card? That's what I like, sir. Very good. Very good. He's a model there. I got my wife some perfume. She was begging for perfume this year. I got her perfume. I got her Taylor Swift perfume, which is a bad move, I guess. She did not like it. I told her to shake it off. Then she broke up with me and wrote a song about it. And now we got bad blood. That was 3 in a row, everybody. 5 seconds, thank you. Good night! No. Excited to be here. I do have a wife. I have the ring to prove it. Take that, Mom and Dad. I turned out straight. You both lost the bet. How's that going for you? Parents are dicks. Got married to my girlfriend. I never call her my fiance. I don't like the word fiance because the word fiance on paper looks a lot like finances. Who's with me? Anybody? Yeah. She's on unemployment and I do this shit, so let's not come by those funds just yet. Anything times 0 is still 0. Even the GED people know that. Where are you at? One way back there laughing. I love my wife. She was raised Mormon. She told me that after we got married, she goes, just so you know, it's no big deal. I was raised Mormon. I was like, just so you know, I was planning on having a few other wives anyway. She hates that joke. I don't mind her being Mormon. I just want to get into Mormony around the house. I want to get no Mormony, you know? More money, no problems. Everybody knows that. That was a good tweet, 2009. I like the Mormon faith. You can use it to get out of stuff you don't want to go to, because people only know the polygamy thing, you know, and South Park and stuff. But I can use it to get out of stuff I don't want to go to. My friends be like, hey, you going to Steve and Michelle's fondue party? Doesn't that sound fun? Fondue in 2017? You coming? You coming? You coming? I'm like, I'd love to, but my wife's Mormon. They don't believe in melted cheese. That's a big fondant. Mormons celebrate a thing called Family Home Evening, where they play board games on like a Tuesday night. I think that's really cool. I was raised Catholic with 2 older brothers. We didn't have family home evenings. We had everyday ass kickings. Every time my mom left the room, we didn't own the game Sorry, Trouble, or Operation, but those 3 words popped up in the same sentence constantly. Go Catholics. There's the sinners clapping. I like it. See you tomorrow. Not really, though. Not really. We don't go anymore, do we? Excited to be here. If you're looking at this shirt, you're like, this guy makes money. I don't. It's from Target. That's right. All these shirts I wear are Mossimo. Anybody else? Yeah. I have every shirt Target sells. I think I do. The back of my neck is just branded with that word Mossimo, which is an old Native American word that means cheap and white, if you didn't know. You ever go on Target for mouthwash and 20 minutes later you're like, maybe I'll work here. This is great. It's like a little village. I could turn this place around. And then some kid stole some shit and you're like, oh no, I'm just kidding. Target's great. It's like a little village in there. Everybody's always happy. I spend like hours in Target. Walmart's the opposite. As soon as you're in Walmart, you're like, too many butt cracks. Get me the fuck out of here. How many ass cracks are hanging? And they're never attractive. It's not like that low hip riding jean ass crack. It's like that fat guy that is on a scooter ass crack, you know, reaching for Lay's stacks. I'm like, buy Pringles, dude. Come on. Lay's stacks, you sack of shit. wife's always sending me out. My wife's always asking me dumb questions. She'll ask me where stuff's at around the house that I would never know the location to. She'll be like, have you seen my sports bra? I'm like, first of all, what sports are you playing behind my back? We're not an active couple. I don't need a special bra for any activity you participate in. Unless it's like a napping bra. Or a scrapbooking bra. Or a complaining bra, right? Need that extra support for all that bouncing and finger pointing. She's like, why are you always writing jokes about me? I'm like, because you make it so easy. I do know where some of her stuff's at. I know where her bobby pins are, and those are on every surface in my fucking house. I don't know what women do with bobby pins. You take them out of your hair, you set them up in little Blair Witch stick piles, and you run off. Wake up every morning, I step on a new one like another Home Alone trap. God damn it! Kevin! Paint can swings by, I'm like, what is this? Every time I find a bobby pin, I pick it up, bend it in half, throw it in the garbage. It's my favorite thing to do. So they're like, have you seen my bobby pins? I'm like, they're probably with your sports bra. You should keep that worthless shit together. Wife and I got this big king-size bed. I'm like, this would be great. We have all this room to stretch out, and that shit doesn't happen when you start sleeping with your spouse. She climbs on my back as soon as she gets in bed. I feel like I'm sleeping in prison. I'm like, what's going on back there? Why am I the little spoon? This is bullshit. She's like, you don't even notice it. You don't even notice it. I don't think I went to sleep with a backpack full of tits on. I do notice it. Why are you holding a shank? This is weird. Where'd you make that out of a hairbrush? Where'd you learn that? Pinterest, you crafty bitch. I knew it. Pinterest. Pinterest, that whole website's like, hey, remember all that stuff you couldn't do in 7th grade art class? Why don't you try it again? Bust out some pipe cleaners, make some messes. Every time I come home, there's glitter on every surface. It's like I just missed a stripper. I'm like, where did they go? Instead of a stripper, she runs up to me with like a mason jar. She's like, check it out, it's a mason jar. We're gonna fill it with different layers of colored sand and put it on that shelf. What do you think? I'm like, I think you're 11. Mason jar? I was gone 8 hours. You need a new hobby. Can you build a shed? Is that on Pinterest? How to build a shed? All these half-finished bullshit projects you started? You need somewhere to put all your crafts. Every time I sit on the couch, a popsicle stick goes up my ass. That's not cool. Not cool at all. My wife's a small woman. She just wears blankets out of the house now. That's like a new thing. It's like a fashion choice. She just like drapes herself in a blanket, puts on some leggings. She's like, how do I look? I'm like the back of the couch at my mom's house. Did you get dressed today, or did you build a half-ass fort on your body? It's not attractive. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be like late for a wedding. And she's like, what's taking you so long? I'm like, if you just help me zip up this sleeping bag, we can go. There's room for you in here if you drink enough wine. My wife is tons of fun. We love her. House. I have a house. It's my big accomplishment. She's fun. We had a big bachelorette party when we got married. That was kind of fun. My friends hired some strippers. I'll never forget it. It was awesome. And her friends hired her a stripper, but the guy never showed up to the party. And I felt really bad at first, and then I realized that's just one less penis she needs to see that night, ladies. I don't know who's planning these bachelorette parties. They're a little dick heavy. These dick-shaped, dick-themed. They're like, pizza's here, big dick-shaped pizza! Meat lovers, put it in your mouth, chew it up, want some cakes, a little bunt pan, a little bunt dick, taste it! Cum shot frosting, lick it up! We're gonna play a game, it's called Pin the Dick on the Dick. Take a little dick, put it on a bigger dick, spin the dick in your forehead, throw dick rings on it. Get chocolate dicks, white chocolate dicks, the chocolate dicks are bigger than the white chocolate dicks. Party! Nobody ever finishes all the dicks at those parties. Someone's always baking way too many dicks. She brought home a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of dicks. And threw it on the kitchen counter. And I had this moment where I was staring at it, kind of hungry. about to eat a dick. The bite size, you pop one before you know you got 6 or 7 dicks in you. She comes home, the bag's empty. She's like, what happened to all the dicks? I was like, they're inside. We're still married. So. That's good stuff. Oh, did you have a lot of dicks at your bachelorette party? One girl that was kind of loud. As long as you're having a good time. You having a good time?
Of course.
You have a sleeve of tattoos. Your whole life's a good time. I like that. Thanks for being here. Very good. Do you know these two up here? You look pretty fashionable. Did you guys all split the same Kohl's gift card? What the hell's going on here? Very good. Do you know this lady at the back, sir? You taking her with you? No? Very good. You probably can't see shit with those contacts. That's kind of a problem. Very good. I like that beard. Jim D'Anville Neidhart is here if anybody likes wrestling. Anybody? No? Very good. These are my parents. Nice to see you guys. They think I'm gay. We learned that earlier. Your shirt's gay, Dad. Sit at the Kohl's table. If you guys like any of my jokes, I'm selling CDs after the show. They're $15. They're blank CDs. You can put whatever you want. There's a joke for your age. Thank you. I don't even make blank CDs. So stupid. I love my wife, but she's just dumb sometimes. So we're talking about naming our kid. We have a baby, everybody. I have a baby. She's 2. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. She's 2 years old, and we had a baby girl, which is great for me because I don't know how to play catch. But I'm great at dressing up like a princess, you know? So it's working out good. She's fun. Her name is Annabelle. And yeah, we had that name picked out for like 6 months, and then a month before she was born, a movie about a killer doll named Annabelle. Really fucked that whole thing up. So we've been keeping her away from the knives in our kitchen just to be safe, you know, because her middle name is Chucky. It's poor planning on our Her real middle name is Rose, and my last name is Buds, and her name's Annabelle Rose Buds. We thought that was cool. People always ask us, they're like, did you have that planned out? You plan those names out? You plan all 3 of those names out? I'm like, no, we're just a couple of stupid assholes. We forgot our last name. Makes more sense. Naming a kid's hard. My wife would run names by me every day. She'd be like, hey, how about Greta? I was like, hey, how about Regreta? Do you regret it? That shitty name you just came up with? Come on. I've never met a normal Greta. I don't want to raise a Greta. The name Greta just makes me think of like a pale girl sewing her own dress in an attic somewhere. Walking around the house calling me father instead of dad. That's creepy, right? Read me a bedtime story, father! Here's a story. I think you're a ghost. I didn't even know we had an attic till you started crawling around the vents. Stop playing with these wooden toys. I bought you Barbies, Greta. Creepy baby. It's fun having a kid. We were talking about what the baby was doing in my wife's stomach before she came out. There's not a lot of room on that last ultrasound, so we saw it, and you just see the baby doing this with her hands. And I felt like as a good dad, I should cure this baby of any boredom while she's still in there. So every time my wife fell asleep, I felt like I should just pop a couple Legos up there or something, you know? Just so the baby has something to do with her hands. Then when she comes out, they're like, it's a beautiful baby girl and a completely assembled Millennium Falcon. What? This is the nerdiest afterbirth ever. Afterbirth sounds like the name of a nightclub nobody wants to get into. Afterbirth should be the name of like a bar in every hospital lobby that you can wheel your wife into as soon as she's done delivering. Like, hey barkeep, her vagina just flipped inside out. Can we order the entire Jaeger chilling machine? Can we do that? Be like a full circle now this whole thing got started. It'd be great. I'll leave you with this. You guys have been so much fun, and those blank CDs are $15. And I like being at home with my wife, and after she had a baby, it was fun to let her heal up, but then like you can't have sex for a while, you know? Because I saw everything that happened down there. I was front row center. I had to hold her leg while she pushed, and her mom held the other leg, and that was a weird tag team moment where I'm like, you made that and I made this. High five? No? All right. And I I saw it, and I was like, oh, and like it came out. It was a natural birth, and I was like, that whole area is not for me anymore. That shit is damaged goods, you know? But then like it goes back to normal, and you can have sex after like 3 weeks or 5 weeks, or I forget, I lost my mind. But it goes back to normal, and it's the same, but different, but not better, but not worse, you know? And I hope she's not watching this Facebook live stream. I set up. But you can do it, and it's great, but I can't dirty talk anymore after seeing what she went through. I can't be like, yeah, girl, can you handle that, handle that dick, huh? About that big old dick? You handle that dick? She's like, is that dick 7 pounds, 12 ounces? No? Way less? Yeah, I can handle it. Push the watermelon through this thing. I can't feel a thing. Are you inside me right now? I have no idea. You should use one of your knees. Can you use one of your knees? Let's do that dance from House Party. You be kid, I'll be playing, we'll both get laid. I've been Ryan Butts, Happy New Year! Bye-bye.
Ryan Butts, everybody.
Thanks, buddy.
That's hard-hitting family humor.